a site we hope to have more of. Eaton Abramovic, Agence France Presse, Getty Images. Sometimes it seems as if we're living under a constant barrage of heavy news. But it isn't all bad out there. This feature is meant to send you into the weekend with a smile, or at least a lighter heart. Want to get the weekend good news by email? Here's the sign up. Here are 7 great things we wrote about this week. Humpback whales are having a baby boom near Antarctica. These awe-inspiring creatures, once hunted close to the point of extinction, appear to be making a comeback. Females who live and breed in the southern oceans near Antarctica have a higher pregnancy rate and are giving birth to more calves, according to a new study. Sean Todd, who is on the marine science faculty at the College of the Atlantic in Bar Harbor, ME, said that the study confirmed the growing number of humpbacks that he had noticed on annual trips to Antarctica. When he first started going in the early 2000s, he would see a few humpbacks during trips in February and March. Now, he sees them as early as December, he said, to the point that you can lose count of how many are around you. Read more. Peter B. Kellerman, a Columbia University geologist, near Muscat, Oman. He has been studying the fascinating rocks there for more than 2 decades. Vincent Fournier for the New York Times. These rocks in Oman could help save the planet. Remarkable white-veined rocks in this part of the Arabian Peninsula have a special ability: they can turn carbon dioxide into stone. Scientists say that if this natural process, called carbon mineralization, could be harnessed, accelerated and applied inexpensively on a huge scale, it could help fight climate change. That's a big if, but it's not impossible. The rocks in Oman are so extensive that, used fully, they could store at least 1 billion tons of CO2 annually. Read more. He is constantly donating money to charities and to his hometown, said Said El-Shashini, the coach who discovered Mo Salah's talent as a child in Egypt. It is enough to make anyone adore him. Lindsay Parnaby, Agence France Presse, Getty Images. A breakout soccer star is breaking down barriers. Mohamed Salah has scored 43 goals in 49 games in his first season at Liverpool. He's been voted England's Player of the Year. He's a philanthropist. His fans even have a special chant for him, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Even as Britain fights rising Islamophobia, Mr. Salah is an Egyptian and a Muslim who is not just accepted in the country but also adored. He is someone who embodies Islam's values and wears his faith on his sleeve, said the Assistant Secretary General of the Muslim Council of Britain. He has a likability. He is the hero of the team. Liverpool, in particular, has rallied around him in a really positive way. He is not the solution to Islamophobia, but he can play a major role. Read more. The MDMA alone or the therapy alone don't appear to be as effective, a researcher said. The MDMA seems to act as a catalyst that allows the healing to happen. Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies. A drug from the dance floor could soon ease veterans' PTSD. MDMA, also known as ecstasy or Molly, is showing promise for combat veterans and emergency workers with chronic post-traumatic stress disorder. Research has found that after 2 sessions of psychotherapy with the drug, a majority of study participants had dramatic decreases in symptoms. After taking the drug, the patient lies on a futon amid candles and fresh flowers, listening to music. 2 therapists sit at the patient's side as guides. The drug floods the brain with hormones and neurotransmitters that evoke feelings of trust and well-being, which researchers say helps patients re-examine traumatic memories. I was finally able to process all the dark stuff that happened, a Marine who had been a machine gunner in Iraq said. I was able to forgive myself. It was like a clean sweep. Read more. A brother and sister at a Cub Scout meeting in Madbury, NH, in March. Charles Krupa, Associated Press. The Boy Scouts of America will change its name to help welcome girls. In a continued effort to appeal to girls, the Boy Scouts, which accepts children 11 to 17 years old, will drop the "boy" from its namesake program in February, becoming Scouts BSA. This opens the door for older girls to earn the organization's highest rank of Eagle Scout. More than 3,000 girls have already enrolled in the Cub Scouts, for children ages 7 to 10. As we enter a new era for our organization, it is important that all youth can see themselves in scouting in every way possible. Michael Serbaugh, the chief executive of the Boy Scouts of America, said in a statement. Read more. You don't have to frolic in a mountainous setting like these people to get a happiness boost. Even a short walk will do the trick. I stock moving for as little as 10 minutes a day can make you more cheerful. Even small amounts of exercise can have an outsized impact on happiness, according to a new review about moods and physical activity. Better still, the type of exercise doesn't seem to matter. Some happy people walked or jogged. Others did yoga-style poses and stretches. People who worked out only once or twice a week said they felt much happier than did people who never exercised. And in other studies, just 10 minutes of physical activity a day was linked with buoyant moods. Read more: A View of the Milky Way in Neighboring Galaxies, released by the European Space Agency's Gaia mission. We are very, very, very tiny indeed. ESA, Gaia, DPAC scientists have released the most detailed map ever of the Milky Way. Astronomers in Europe have produced an astonishing three-dimensional map of our home galaxy, containing the vital statistics of some 1.3 billion stars. It is the latest product of the European Space Agency's Gaia mission. Analyzing it could provide clues to the nature of dark matter, whose gravity is said to pervade space and sculpt the arrangements of visible matter. Gaia's data could also reveal information about the history of other forces and influences in our celestial neighborhood. Gaia is astronomy at its finest, said Fred Jansen, the mission's manager. Read more: Our Photo of the Week, a brilliant carpet of tulips seen during the Chilliwack Tulip Festival in British Columbia. Jonathan Hayward, The Canadian Press, via Associated Press. What would you like to see here? Email us at goodnews@nytimes.com. You can enjoy more of this feature at nytimes.com/goodnews. Follow Daishu on Twitter, @DesNight. A version of this article appears in print on May 5, 2018, on page A2 of the New York edition with the headline, "The Week in Good News."